So I want you guys to think back to when you were age 12. And I want you to think back to, what did you want to be? What did you really want to be when you grew up? Now, what I'm talking about, guys, I'm talking about before you start getting career advice, right? That advice where they tell you, well, it's going to be too hard. There's not really a lot of jobs like that. You can't make a lot of money doing that. By show of hands, how many folks in the room, honestly, want to be some kind of entertainer? Singer, dancer, performers? Yeah, what's a few? How many folks want to be professional athletes? Raise your hands if you want to be a professional athlete. Yes, a few of those in the room as well. How many folks want to be more students? I want to be a professional. I want to be a doctor, a lawyer, engineer. Lots. Now, last question. Watch this, guys. How many folks in the room, when you were young, said, I want to be a manager? Now, watch this. How many folks in the room actually are managers? Career advice. So something you never planned on doing, you find yourself suddenly doing. It's not a bad thing. It just kind of goes to show you, as you get career advice, that sometimes it gets you off of your path you intended. So it's really about making sure that you have a vision, you have a plan, and you're very purposeful about making sure you're staying on that track over the course of your career. But here's what tends to happen. We have a dream, we have a vision, and it comes off as being too hard, not necessarily possible, or there's not enough jobs or what have you, or you don't know how to make it happen. And so you end up doing what's called playing the game. You're getting to a job, it's going around in circles and circles. Kind of like the Monopoly board where you go around in circles and circles. And the one thing you look forward to is passing go to collect your $200. And it's the same thing in your job, right? You get to this point where you know what? It's not the greatest thing in the world, but I understand it, I'm good at it, and it pays the bill. And what do we do then? We live for the weekends, right? We look forward to Saturday and Sunday, and we're just inconvenienced by those 5 work days in between. So that's the life we kind of get into sometimes. And it's very hard to move out of that rut. We're going around in circles and circles, feeling like, you know what? I know what I want to do, but I'm not sure how to get there. So let's talk about how to get there. And essentially, there's 3 ways, just 3 ways out of any job whatsoever you're in.